IE graduating students, family and friends of graduates, faculty, deans, staff and administrators, hello, and welcome to IE's graduation ceremony for the class of 2021 on this grand 23rd day of July. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Allison Rowe, and it is an honor for me to be your host today for this special occasion that marks your transition from students to our talented and diverse family of IE alumni. To our graduates, I see the IE spirit is alive and healthy here. Hello, everybody. Woohoo! We've got IE Law School, IE Business School, GPA, HST, and the School of Architecture and Design. And I'm so happy to see so many of you wearing your caps. Perhaps even some of you are using the earpods that we sent to you. And I see some of you even with your families. So exciting. I even see, actually, some of you wearing the hoodies, which makes me think either you've got the AC on really high, or perhaps you're in the southern hemisphere and it's rather chilly outside where you are. Yep, I see you over there. Also, feel free to post pictures and shout outs on social media using hashtag #IEGraduation. Today, graduates, today is your day to shine, to be proud of yourselves and to accept the admiration of and congratulations from your loved ones and peers, and from us, your IE family. We have prepared for you a dynamic ceremony to celebrate your diversity, grit, and accomplishments. And we are here right now, connected with all of you, regardless of where you are in the world, to celebrate. You are now IE alumni. In reaching this milestone, there is definitely reason to celebrate, and I'm sure that you have been celebrating or will be this weekend. But if I may be so bold to say, with this milestone also comes responsibility. It is my hope that you will now go out into the world and apply and build upon all that you have learned and developed while studying your degree and participating in activities and clubs beyond the classroom. You are sure to have made lifelong friends through what most likely were the best of times and also some of the most challenging. Hold on to those friendships, lean on each other, regardless of where you are located geographically, and keep inspiring yourselves to do better and to be better. You will have learned that you are capable of doing more than you thought. Perhaps you even surprised yourselves with your abilities and your perseverance. We are living through an intense, prolonged period of uncertainty, and you are excelling. You are the IE class of 2021. You've made it. But your journey is not over. Now you will go out into the real world and you will be put to the test, and you will do well. Don't forget to challenge yourselves to step outside of your comfort zones and keep learning and growing. And don't forget that IE is your home. Some of my most rewarding relationships and interactions continue to come from students who are now alumni. You are valuable. You are valuable to your friends and to your families, and you are valuable to your future employers and to your future employees. You are valuable to society. You are in a position to make a positive impact on those around you. Don't miss any opportunity to do so. You have been immersed in a community whose values are infused in all aspects of our community. And it's even possible that those are what attracted you to IE in the first place. I hope you will do your part to uphold those values and to instill them among those with whom you connect, work, and influence. No pressure, class of 2021, but we have high expectations for you because you have proven you are ready and capable to tackle the world head on, regardless of whatever unprecedented global context is thrown at you. Your learning does not stop here upon completion of your degree. Learning is a continuous cycle. Never stop learning. Never stop being curious and seeking to learn more and more. Share your learnings with others and apply what you learn to make this world a better place. And without further ado, it is now my pleasure to pass the floor to a person who needs no introduction to any of you, our esteemed President, Santiago Iñiguez.
Thank you, Alison. President of IE, Rector and Vice President of IE University, Deans of IE University Business Schools, members of IE University community, dear students, families, and friends, I would like to convey, on behalf of the entire IE University community, my warmest congratulations to you all. But by now, you all know that you didn't do this alone. So allow me to express our heartfelt thanks and all our gratitude to your loving family members and dear friends. To all of them, a big virtual applause now. Let me mention the many different things that you have actually learned over your program. By now, you have become much more employable. You have polished your personal and professional skills, and you have learned lots of different things. But most of all, you have become much better citizens. You realize about IE University's culture, our passion for diversity, and respecting each other as we respect ourselves. You also learn how to become more entrepreneurial and more innovative, and you realize that technologies are not a foe but a friend. And on your way, you also became more respectful towards sustainability. And of course, you became much better human beings, given that you cultivated the humanities. Allow me also to express at this time my gratitude to all the members in our faculty and the staff who over the past year during the pandemic have stretched themselves and doubled their classes and made a tremendous effort. I would also like to make a special mention to our founder, Diego del Alcázar Silvela, as well as to our vice president for their vision and for their commitment to our institution. You all realize that IE University is a young institution, but over the years, it has achieved top positions. For example, this year, Times Higher Education recognized our institution as one of the top 25 universities worldwide in terms of innovation and employability. And the reason behind this success is the quality of our faculty and our staff, but of course you sitting out there and listening to this broadcast from your homes or maybe from IE campus, and those who have preceded you over the years. I would like to express our gratitude for being part of this family of IE University. But let me now, as president of IE University, to ask each of you at least two requests. The first one is that your professional and personal behavior in the future adheres to the same standards of excellence that you have shown over your program. The world expects lots of things about you. You are called on to become the architects of the future global society in the fields of business, architecture and design, law, the sciences, and public administration. So we expect lots of things of you. My second request is that you stay connected and come to IE University from time to time. You probably know that we are about to open our new campus, the IE Tower in downtown Madrid, which will be inaugurated in October this year. You're all invited to come to this campus and enjoy the facilities that have nothing to envy the other top universities worldwide. But of course, we will also run our activities in the fabulous campus of Segovia and our master's degree programs on the María de Molina campus. In finishing my words, what I would like is to wish you all the best, to wish you luck, to wish you happiness, to wish that you success and that you fulfill your dreams. Please come to us and tell us how we can actually help you on your endeavors. You are called on, as I was saying, to do lots of things. IE University class of 2021, congratulations and thank you. And I will now hand over again to Alison, who's doing an excellent job conducting this ceremony. And by the way, the guy with the pink hair, please don't change the color of your hair. Thank you.
Thank you, Santiago, for your inspiring words. And now I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Carolina Barco. Carolina is a remarkable person with an absolutely amazing background, so full of accomplishments that I could be here all day singing her praises. She is a Colombian-American diplomat who has served as Minister of Foreign Affairs of Colombia, Ambassador of Colombia to the United States, and also Ambassador of Colombia to Spain. She is a graduate of Wellesley College and Harvard University, and she is also an IE alumna, as she did her executive MBA at IE Business School. I am thrilled to pass the floor to Her Excellency, Carolina Barco, who is connecting with us from Washington, D.C.
Dear graduates of 2021, I am honored to be with you today to celebrate your graduation, to celebrate your years of commitment and hard work. Today is a day to rejoice, to share your happiness and gratitude with your family, friends, teachers, and advisors, all of whom were an integral part of the IE University experience. Your class is special and has developed additional skills this year, as you had to overcome a difficult hurdle. You have gained the knowledge and insight that comes from our collective experience of living through this time of uncertainty and pain, and the realization that nobody was exempt from the COVID pandemic. As Ambassador of Colombia to the Kingdom of Spain in 2019 and 2020, I shared with those of you who were in Madrid the very strict quarantine and the difficult decisions that were adopted as the world learned about COVID. We observed the heartbreaking life and death decisions of doctors and health providers, and the difficult trade-off between health and work as governments defined public policies. During this pandemic, we were made aware of our interconnectedness as COVID spread speedily across the world, and yet, the fact that personal contact and travel was so restricted also drove home the importance of personal relationships and how we relate to our families and our communities. We learned about our personal responsibility to care for others by caring for ourselves, with masks, social distancing, and vaccines. We also became more aware of the need to address the inequalities in our societies with respect to access to technology, to health, to education, and to work, just to name a few areas. These are lessons we must remember as we move forward, and which will make our lives and work more meaningful and our communities and societies much stronger. This invitation to talk with you today is very special for me, as I too am a graduate from the IE University. I obtained an executive MBA degree more than 30 years ago, when Spain was undergoing a transformational and exciting time. I arrived in December 1979, a time of great hope and innovation in Spain, of transition from the Franco era to a new era of democracy under a parliamentary monarchy. Spain started its path towards integration with Europe and participation as a world-class leader with close affinity to Latin America and a special role to play. As you know, IE University was founded in 1973 and exemplifies the openness of the transition in Spain. As we look at IE University today, with more than 60,000 alumni from 165 countries, and multiple areas of study, we see an outstanding example of accomplishment and continued change in search of excellence and a better future, as that experienced by Spain during this time. A reason for great pride among its founders, alumni, and all of those associated with the university, and a responsibility to continue looking forward. As I was considering lessons that I might share with you today, my thoughts turned to my father, Virgilio Arco, who was a great inspiration to me and lived through very demanding times. He dedicated his whole life to serving Colombia and believed that public service is the cornerstone of our societies and an honorable undertaking. My father was the mayor of Bogotá when I was graduating from high school, which motivated me to study city planning at Harvard University. After finishing, I lived in Caracas and worked in the urban planning office of that once thriving city. From Venezuela, I moved to Spain in 1979. Although I was inspired by public service, I understood that studying business administration would provide me with critical insights and perspectives that would make me a better public servant, in particular by bringing innovation and entrepreneurship to solving problems. In 1985, I left Madrid to accompany my father Virgilio Arco during his presidential campaign. He won and was president from 1986 to 1990. This was the time of Pablo Escobar. My father had wanted to focus his government on fighting poverty, and his principal campaign program was Lucha contra la pobreza absoluta, fight against extreme poverty. But he immediately changed the emphasis as the drug mafia sought to threaten Colombia's democracy and terrorize Colombians into submission. Drug traffickers were not afraid of apprehension in Colombia, but were terrified of being extradited to the US. My father found an 1888 US-Colombian extradition treaty, which gave him the authority to sign the order to send the leaders to be jailed in the US. When asked if he was worried for his life or that of his family because of the extraditions, he always answered without a pause, "This is what I have to do." From his example and firm actions, I learned courage. Courage to face difficult or threatening decisions. We all have opportunities to take a difficult stance and to make a difference. I encourage you to accept these challenges and face them with determination and perseverance. Afterwards, I worked in various ministries until Enrique Peñalosa, Bogotá's mayor, named me the head of the Bogotá Urban Planning Office in 1997. It was my chance to carry out my dream of building a city with greater opportunities for all, as the planning office was in charge not only of urban, but social and economic development. With Mayor Enrique Peñalosa and then Mayor Antanas Mocus, we worked on making Bogotá an international city. My business background was critical to this work. In May 2002, when Álvaro Uribe was elected president of Colombia, he asked me to be his foreign minister so that I could continue my work to change the international reality not only for Bogotá, but of Colombia. Although I was surprised to be chosen, I was committed to working for my country, and what greater honor than to represent Colombia before the world. Did I have the knowledge of specific treaties and programs? No. But I had run large institutions, led multidisciplinary teams, and worked on new and difficult tasks. I accepted because I am convinced that thorough preparation, respect for experience, in this case for the outstanding career diplomats of the Colombian Foreign Ministry, and commitment to teamwork are the keys to assuming and accomplishing formidable tasks. What do I mean by thorough preparation? There is a famous Henry Kissinger story in which he asks an advisor to prepare a brief. When the advisor brings the report, he asks, "Is this the best you can do?" The advisor then says he will work on the brief some more. This occurs several times until the advisor says, "This is the best I can do." At that moment, Secretary Kissinger says, "Now I will read it." Preparing thoroughly for every single meeting is also my golden rule. I would have my team prepare the documents which were to be discussed in each meeting a few days in advance, so that when I got up at 4 o'clock every morning to review and correct or complement the talking points, I would have a few days of leeway to make adjustments or advance the tasks. I prepare until I feel it is not possible to be more prepared. I also expect the same thoroughness and attention to detail from my team. I always seek to lead by example. Given my experience, I would encourage you to be willing to take an informed leap of faith in your capacity to respond to a new challenge. Then prepare for every task. Listen and lead. After 4 years as foreign minister, President Uribe asked me to go to the US as ambassador. My main task was to work with Congress to see if they would approve the US-Colombia Free Trade Agreement, which had taken 3 years to negotiate. Approval was difficult due to organized labor's opposition to trade agreements. I was the first woman ambassador from Colombia to Washington because there was a perception that Washington was a man's world. But times had changed, and my counterparts as foreign ministers were Condoleezza Rice, then Hillary Clinton, and Nancy Pelosi was the Speaker of the House. But what was fundamental to the free trade agreements ultimately getting approved was the teamwork, the hard work, more than 1,600 meetings with members of Congress, and persistence. I was not successful in getting the agreement passed during my 4 years. It passed 2 years later. When I saw the representatives and senators with whom I had met so many times come up to vote, I knew our hard work, my team's and the Colombian government's hard work, had played an important part. You will be faced with many challenges as you progress along your career path and will encounter twists and turns as I have. Dare to be open to different options. Analyze new propositions. Study ways to strengthen your capabilities. Search for good teams to work with. And find ways to serve others. Service to one's community or country, be it from the private or public sector, is a fulfilling undertaking. I urge you to put the practical skills and global perspective you have learned at IE University to work and help to create a more sustainable, equitable, and caring world. As said by Walt Whitman in Leaves of Grass, "Not I, nor anyone else can travel that road for you. You must travel it by yourself. It is not far, it is within reach." Congratulations, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ambassador, for your words of inspiration for your fellow alumni. It is now a great honor for me to welcome back to IE another alumna who also espouses IE's values. Caroline Martin graduated from IE Business School's EMBA this past December. Caroline and her team won last semester's Venture Lab Award with their startup, Declo, and she is here today to introduce the finalists and name the winner of this year's IE Venture Lab Award. Welcome, Caroline, and thanks for coming back.
Thank you, Allison. It's such an honor to be here today. Hi, everyone. So we're here to reward the final winner for Venture Lab after the months of hard work you've all put into your business ideas. But before we do so, I've been told I have exactly 3 minutes with you, so I'm going to ask you to reflect what actually constitutes a business. What are the items that make a business, if we were to list them? If you Google this, or if you do an MBA, you'll learn different things. Your finance professor might say it's the assets filed under the company name, like the cash, the inventory, the property, the patents. I did listen in finance class. Or if you have a legal background, you might say it's the structure that makes the entity. It needs to be recognized on paper as a corporation or a limited liability company. But I like this definition best, that a business is the repeated and organized, consistent and directed action of individuals choosing to work towards the same goal, usually of selling or producing goods and services. This definition makes intuitive sense to me. If we think about the biggest, most asset-rich and stable companies today, let's say Amazon or Google, what would happen if no one comes into work for 1 day? And if no one comes into work for a week? I'm very confident that without its people, any business will fall. So it's each of these small, repeated actions that consistently add up to make something bigger than the sum of its parts. All of you who participated in Venture Lab have taken what could have stayed as just a dream, an idea, or a conversation, and you worked hard with repeated, consistent action to make it into a functional, real-life business. It starts with just one person or a small group of people who show up to work, all working towards the same goal, and eventually, hopefully, convincing other people to show up too. So yes, we're here today to reward a winner for Venture Lab. And don't worry, I'm not going to stand here and give you the "we are all winners" speech. But I do strongly believe that no one can tell you what does or doesn't make your business viable if you keep showing up. What might not be viable today can be viable tomorrow, and vice versa. So keep showing up, keep putting in the work, and please don't give up on your ideas. Nurture them. On that note, I'm going to take you through the amazing selection we have for this Venture Lab class. So starting with Gundo. Gundo is a platform embedded in the online grocery shopping experience. They provide a scoring and recommendation system. And as an avid foodie myself, I'm wishing you the best of luck, Gundo. Roble Academy is your go-to mobile app for healthy aging. And I'm not talking about fewer wrinkles, I'm talking about the real important stuff. Cognitive and physical daily training, well-being suggestions, social activities. Next, Ride. Ride is helping all of us and our grandkids by creating a better, greener future. Ride provides more sustainable urban transport by professionally refurbishing used electric scooters. So think of them next time you hop on a Lime. Wana. Wana offers monthly subscriptions for you to order your lunch from nearby restaurants for just €6. With Wana, you save time, you save money, you save your diet, so I highly recommend you try them out. Toothfinder is the platform for dental professionals to improve the supply chain and drive collaboration in this dental sector. Refuge Skateboards is the thing I wish existed when I was skateboarding to school. Refuge's zero-waste, sustainable skateboards transform what could be just a fun activity into actually an ethical one. Lazar produces and sells premium, high-quality vegetables. They do this with a robotically operated, AI-controlled vertical hydroponic farm. Lazar produces zero waste, zero pollution, uses no pesticides, and the food is grown where it's eaten or bought. Pretty amazing. Safety In is driven by a mission to increase female safety in cars. Safety In saves the lives of female drivers and passengers through a seatbelt add-on. Thank you for your important work, Safety In. Addictic is an app, a tool and a hub that democratizes access to jobs in the fashion industry. It helps its users to succeed in what we all know to be a very competitive world. Black Milk, aside from having a very cool name, is a marketplace for memes. Using NFT technology, which means blockchain, by the way, Black Milk allows people to create, buy, and sell memes using cryptocurrency. Candid Tales is a pet wellness company. They offer an all-natural CBD product made specifically to help your pets, your dogs, your cats, your rabbits, your horses, to relieve their physical ailments, things like anxiety, arthritis, epilepsy, and more. And finally, Bonds. Bonds helps the elderly to stay connected with their family members by facilitating deeper and more meaningful engagements across generations. So, now that we have our finalists reunited, hi everyone. I am so proud to announce, and it's my honor to say, that this year's Venture Lab winner is Ride. Hi Eric, Sartaj, how are you? Could you share a few words?
Hi, how are you? Obviously, thanks a lot for the award. Huge honor, of course, and all the months of hard work that have gone into this project, paying off. But I think more than anything, I want to say thanks to all the organizers of the Venture Day. It was a brilliant event, and I think the quality of the pitches that all the finalists presented just goes to show the level of people studying at IE. So big thanks to the university, the organizers, and the fellow teams that pitched. And make sure to check us out if you ever want to buy yourself a refurbished electric scooter.
Thank you, Eric, and thank you, Ride. I will check you out for the electric scooters. And also just congratulations to the finalists and to everyone taking part in this ceremony. You've done an amazing job, and Alison, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Caroline. Wow, every year our students impress more and more. And thank you so much for coming back, Caroline, and being here once again and back at IE. And congratulations to Ride. You rocked the house last week at Venture Day, and I look forward to seeing how you soar even higher in the future. And now, before the speeches from your deans, the Best Teacher and Student Awards, and the presentation of your diplomas, we connect you with an alum from each of your individual programs to continue this great celebration from.
Hi, my name is Nicolò Carpaneda. My wife and I are both IE alumni, EMBA 2009 and 2010, and we have 2 kids who are going to be future IE students. So yes, we have got the whole package from IE Business School. In my professional life, I work as investment director and economist for an investment company, and I am the founder and CTO of my startup, Monetaria. I'm here today to ask you a question, but first I have to acknowledge that the world has experienced with COVID the most difficult, dramatic 18 months since World War II. Empty cities in lockdown, personal loss, a recession. It has been a very challenging time for all of us. Looking at the bright side, pain brings change, and change brings opportunity. You are about to re-enter the job market in a very exciting and completely new world. To my question, how can we succeed in this environment? And here's my take. On the personal side, now that we know that life is fragile and short, how can we make the most of it? And I think success is learning to live a simple life. I will share a beautiful memory. Spring 2020, Madrid, lockdown, my feelings, stress, fear, anxiety. At the end of each day, I was bringing my kids, then 2 and 3 years old, to the sofa in our living room to take a fantasy plane to travel anywhere in the world. Once landed, we were sharing stories about people, animals, food. I could feel the humidity, the cold, or smell the spices. Deeply absorbed into our game, we were laughing of excitement, hugging each other, and I realized that those smiles, emotions, and quality time were everything I needed. In general, forget prestige, fame, and power. In a simple life, we just need to be fully present in everything we do, starting from the little things. Pay attention to the taste of our coffee in the morning, listen to others with intention and curiosity, smile when we say hello to people, or turn up the volume of that good song that we like. Those actions will bring calm, will help us focus on what we love, will connect us with great people, and this is what I call success. Acknowledging that life is short matters also on the professional side and makes one thing very clear: there is no time to waste. Success in our professional life is about finding our purpose, and that needs to start now if we haven't found it yet. Why purpose? We humans are problem-solving machines. When we focus on issues that we genuinely care about, we discover our hidden superpowers. Solving big problems that are important to us can feel incredibly enriching and satisfying and will make us shine. I have to quote Steve Jobs saying that the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle. But how to find purpose? What is that we love? Well, explore sectors, themes, problems that feel deeply important to you, because the answer is there somewhere. Looking at my own experience, I spent some wonderful years advising big global banks on where to invest, but I was not yet connected to a meaningful purpose. I slowly discovered what I wanted. I wanted to build a map of financial markets available to everyone. Assuming I can share superior investment insights more broadly, can I improve normal people's life? Well, I left London, came back to Madrid with my family, hired some programmers, made several wrong decisions, built a bad first prototype, and then I decided to learn coding myself. Fast forward 15 months, and after more than 2,000 programming hours, I've built a software capable to observe and interpret financial markets in real time. I will launch after the summer. There is so much work to do, but I cannot wait to wake up again tomorrow to solve more problems on this journey. And this is how good it feels. Taking a step back, 12 years after my graduation, I could learn that there is no dream job waiting for you out there. There isn't. You have to build it yourself. You can build it. So here's the final formula. Be present and focus on the beautiful little things in life to recharge your batteries. Then spend that energy looking for a meaningful problem close to your heart. Build a great team of friends and try to solve it. That's success as I define it. That's the right way to fulfill your dreams. Good luck. Now I present on stage Martin Bohem, Dean of the Business School.
Thank you, Nicolo, for your introduction. Congratulations, class of 2021. You made it, and it certainly wasn't easy. Finishing a degree under normal circumstances is impressive, but doing it during a worldwide pandemic is just simply amazing. This past year tested you. The coronavirus pandemic swept through the world right as you embarked on a new stage in your life. Outrage about social inequality, racism, and bias spread worldwide as people picked up the mantle for systematic change. As you planned what to do next, unprecedented uncertainty forced us to prepare for the unplanned. It's possible the future is more unpredictable for your generation than any generation in decades. I know you are up to the challenge. You are the most educated and technologically adept generation in history. The pandemic reminded us to focus on our priorities. Collectively, we honed in on the significant. Families spent time together, friends checked on each other, individuals earmarked time for exercising, reading, or just relaxing. Companies reassessed core activity. And IE Business School applied its world-renowned expertise to implement its new liquid learning model that seamlessly blended physical and virtual classrooms into one reality. It certainly was trying at times, watching your professors adapt to Zoom. But we did it. In fact, Bloomberg Business Week named IE Business School one of the institutions that best prepares its graduates for the post-COVID world, thanks to our hallmarks of creativity, entrepreneurship, and innovation. Every generation has defining moments. World War II, 9/11, the fall of the Berlin Wall, the Arab Spring, and countless others. For your generation, it will probably be the coronavirus pandemic. This past year has changed the world. One of the core values at IE is our entrepreneurial spirit. So I know you've learned that every crisis presents an opportunity. Let's not let a good challenge go to waste. I encourage you to look at this past year as the challenge that catapulted you to the next level. The world has moved online and you are uniquely equipped, I dare say privileged, to lead the path forward. Leaders conduct business differently now, using online platforms when possible. Your education makes you better prepared than most, having already mastered your digital capabilities on assignments and final projects. When potential employers ask how you spent the past year, your answer will demonstrate an attractive and fluid ease with the new normal thanks to your classroom experience. Even your familiarity with the COVID testing process and keeping your passport green is a skill for your future work environment. Of course, you might leave out how many times you spend with, "I'm sharing my screen, can you all see it?" There's so much more. Today there are 761 master students from 77 different countries graduating. You have navigated a truly international culture few people ever experience, learning about a range of cultures and accommodating for each other's uniqueness. You survived the ever-humbling finance induction month. You saw how S1 always won the EMBA football matches. Wow, all of them? Many of you planned to travel to Mexico for Fifi's wedding before it was postponed when Mexico went on lockdown. Personal lives mixed with online sessions. We still don't know who our mystery marathoner is, though. The historic snowstorm Filomena had us climbing over mountains of snow to reach class, and it hit right as our EMBAs from April 2020 were to kick off the January face-to-face, leaving so many trapped in airports around the world. Bassam's first experience of snow was the snowfall of the century. And our MIMS transformed an empty rooftop at a hospital care center into a magical terrace for residents to enjoy. That camaraderie and diversity brings me to another important takeaway from your time at IE. In many ways, the worldwide health crisis has made us stronger because our personal ties emerged as the glue that holds us and our lives together. We remember that happiness is hugging a grandparent, hanging out with a friend, or sharing a live moment with a classmate. You didn't get to this day all on your own. It wouldn't be possible without support. Support from your parents, friends, professors. Remember to thank them. They share your success. Think back to all those who have lifted your spirit in moments of doubt or given you a nudge to try something new. Anything great occurs thanks to the help of others, and I urge you to respect the people in your life. They help you be the most you can. Even beyond our inner circle of personal connections, as a society, we saw that everyone matters. Our lives, our destinies are interconnected. From the guy who delivers your Amazon package, to the people who share your home, to your classmates who are dispersed throughout the globe. No matter where you are, we've all gone through this together. I have to admit, this is a very special graduation for me personally, as it is my last graduation ceremony as Dean of IE Business School. Just like you are venturing out from the welcoming environment of IE, I too will be leaving an IE and going to a new institution. So I feel for you. I know how frightened you might be, but I also know how exhilarating and deeply gratifying it is to confront challenges. Fortunately, as a fresh graduate of IE Business School, you have a special resource you take with you to meet those challenges. You join an expansive international network of successful alumni. We all nurture the web of connections at the IE Business School community. It is more important than ever not just to further your career, though that is crucial, but because we know that personal connections inspire us and lend meaning to our lives. A vast array of alumni-focused events awaits you. I demand your involvement. Your alma mater needs you. You are citizens of the world, expected to better the world we live in through your decisions and actions. Sustainability, social justice, systematic change, gender equality. These are not buzzwords, but be the agent of change. Choose causes that impact the great issues of our time. You are the bright minds of the future, entrusted with solving current problems. So make a difference. Seek ways to lead with generosity, innovate with kindness, invest with social responsibility. Each of you sits on the threshold of this next stage. It is a stage that opens a world of opportunities of how to succeed. Cherish the values you have lived here at IE and the powerful network that is the IE community. Wherever you go, we go with you. You are IE and IE is you. You are the pride of IE. The entire IE community joins me in celebrating all you have done during your time with us and all you are yet to do. The entire IE community joins me in celebrating all you have done during your time with us and all you are yet to do. Congratulations, class of 2021. Now, I present a video with a message that the professors made for all of you. And then Kenshiro Yamashita will give the student speech for the MIM program.
Hola a todos, muchísimas felicidades por la graduación y por supuesto yo quería pediros dos cosas. La primera es que aprovechéis el verano para recargar pilas, para descansar y nada de aplicar nada de lo que hemos visto en estrategia. Y la segunda cosa es que cuando volváis de verano ya descansaos y emprendáis nuevos caminos, pues que eso sí, que os acordéis de nosotros y nos vayáis contando cómo os van las cosas, que desde luego nosotros también nos acordaremos y nos hará mucha ilusión. Un abrazo muy fuerte.
Me piden un vídeo corto como despedida de vosotros, queridos, y lo cierto es que no me apetece absolutamente nada, sobre todo porque no me apetece despedirme, con lo cual voy a hacer justo lo contrario, que es felicitaros por haber terminado el curso y recordaros que de ahora en adelante será un absoluto placer volver a saber de vosotros. De verdad fue un gusto teneros en clase en las distintas aulas virtuales y espero tener el placer de poderlo repetir en algún momento. Un abrazo.
Congratulations. I am very happy to record this message to you guys and share this special moment with you. It has been a pleasure and an honor to have this class with you and be proud not only of what you have accomplished, but also of what you are.
It was a real pleasure being your professor, and let me just say that of course I wish you all the best in the future, and just one idea. Remember, you always have to have a different perspective. Believe in yourselves. You are amazing, guys. Bye bye and very good luck.
I hope you're all doing very well. Congratulations to you, your families, and all your beloved ones. We are celebrating your achievements today, and I want to tell you that I believe you are the truthful and courageous leaders that our world needs. So I'm so proud and absolutely assured that we are entrusting our future to your hearts and imagination.
Ha sido una época francamente difícil, creo que todos la hemos vivido, pero que creo que nos ha unido y nos ha hecho trabajar como nunca pensábamos, ¿no? Simplemente deciros que aquí tenéis algo más que vuestro viejo profesor, tenéis vuestra casa y sobre todo un lugar para meditar, reflexionar, para ver cómo podemos ser mejores.
Felicidades, clase, lo habéis conseguido. Ahora ya sí que sí, de alumni a alumni, para lo que queráis ya sabéis dónde estoy. A celebrarlo.
Hola a todos, muchas felicidades. Bueno, enhorabuena por haber terminado el máster, el Executive, Me alegro muchísimo por vosotros, os deseo lo mejor en vuestra carrera profesional y en vuestra carrera personal.
Hola mis alumnos, muchísimas felicidades y abrazos virtuales a todos vosotros por este más que merecido título. Os deseo lo mejor. Muchas gracias además porque me lo he pasado fenomenal durante las clases con vuestro curso. Desearos lo mejor en vuestra vida profesional, pero sobre todo en vuestra vida personal. Y ya sabéis dónde nos tenéis a todos los que hemos estado con vosotros durante este curso. Muchas gracias, enhorabuena y a por todas.
Greetings. I speak on behalf of my class when I say the executive MBA at IE defined my life for the past year and a half. The challenges and successes I experienced with the program punctuated all the highs and lows. After I made my commitment to IE at the beginning of 2020, I felt a profound sense of purpose and hope for the future. Obtaining an MBA from an internationally recognized school like IE was a goal for me since college. But with my career and obligations, I didn't know if it would ever become a reality. So I was beyond excited to finally begin what will be a crowning achievement for me, both professionally and personally. Unfortunately, the excitement gave way to anxiety and doubt as the COVID-19 pandemic unfolded across the globe. The crisis made me reevaluate my motivation, priorities, and expectations. After I consulted with my mentors in moments of deep reflection, I jumped in with an open mind and heart, ready to make the most out of whatever happened. I selected the EMBA at IE because of the quality and diversity of the students. I remember our opening week, I was both humbled and impressed by the experience of my classmates. I felt honor and gratitude to be among such a talented and capable cohort of students from all over the world. Even though we couldn't meet in Madrid, we immediately started forming bonds that would last throughout the program and beyond. I also remember how I didn't believe program management when they said that MBA would become our highest priority. Compared to my already demanding lifestyle as a consultant, I just didn't see how that was possible. But after the first few weeks of video conferences, forums, case studies, and assignments, we realized that this was going to be a full-time program and a part-time package. How else could they fit 2 years worth of content in a 16-month program for working professionals? Under the quarantine conditions, the outside world seemed to slow down. Planes weren't in the sky, the streets were empty, but IE kept us busy. IE pioneered the blended learning model, so they already had the infrastructure, curriculum, and professionals in place to deliver a high-quality academic experience. The volume and density of information made it feel like I was drinking from a fire hose. School became my first, second, and third priority. We relied on each other, our friends, our families, and our professional networks to understand and apply challenging new concepts. On top of the uncertainties triggered by the pandemic and subsequent recession, the US erupted in a summer of protest, sparked by incidents of police brutality that raised awareness of racial injustice worldwide. Every aspect of normal life, including safety, health, economic security, and even the ability to spend time with loved ones was a question. In a world of chaos, the MBA gave us focus that in a way insulated us from the dramatic events that characterized so much of 2020. The program had underlying themes of sustainable value creation, entrepreneurship, and leadership that cohesively tied the classes together. Our coursework and discussions provided a lens that helped change our perceptions of the world as well as its many opportunities. For the majority of us, the human connection was the key driver for pursuing the MBA. So in spite of all the travel restrictions and personal commitments, some of us still managed to meet each other in person. We jumped through bureaucratic hoops, we got stuck in places around the world. We even braved a historic snowstorm to see each other in Madrid. Others went out of their way to connect in other locales, including South America, Africa, and the Middle East. These were not the best or most comfortable circumstances, but meeting the people that we spent so much time with virtually was priceless. There were many challenges, especially when it came to reorganizing the events and classes from the face-to-face sessions, but we worked hand in hand with program management to make the experience as rewarding as possible. Our group created a competitive and compassionate environment. We pushed each other are raising the bar class after class, but we also supported one another along the way. So it's fair to say that we learned as much from each other as we did from our world-class professors at IE. The last year and a half took us beyond breaking points, but we learned about resilience, we learned about the world, we learned about ourselves. And I honestly don't think there was a better way for me to spend my time. Graduation marks the end of our MBA, but it's also the beginning of a new journey. As we prepare to start the next chapter in our lives, I know that we can move forward with confidence because of the relationships we made and the knowledge that we gained. As proud members of the IE family, let's keep challenging and supporting one another so that we can continue to grow and achieve more.
Thank you so much, Manuel, for your speech. Now we're going to present the award for the best professor in this program. The nominees are Sergei Gorbatov, Alfredo Lopez Sancho, and Edgar Mayoral Palanca. And the winner for the best professor award is Alfredo Lopez Sancho. Congratulations, Alfredo. Would you mind giving us a few words?
Thank you very much to all. This year has been very difficult for all of us, you know, and I know. So I would like to give congratulations to all, iBusiness School, all the teams, all the classroom. You are incredible, and this prize is for you. Congratulations to all. Thank you very much.
And now the award for the best student. The nominees are and the winner is congratulations to all the winners. And now the moment everyone was waiting for, the diplomas. Thank you all.
Executive MBA, Spanish, February 2020. José María Abad Azcona. María Belén Abad Peña. Jesús Miguel Alarcón Fernández. Álvaro Alcalde López. Antonio Valdelló García. Jimmy Barragán Chávez. Sohaib Bouya. Ramón Caballero Moralejo. Antonio Javier Cano de Santayana y Domínguez. Carmen Carreño Gutiérrez. Miguel Dubisón Santiago. Elías Eseberri Abadía. Verónica Fernández Blanco Inea. María Tatiana Fernández Blanco Inea. Teresa Galera Monge. Héctor Gil Ferreras. Paula Eras Segovia. David Izquierdo Delgado. Álvaro Jiménez Sanz. Carlos Juan Esteban. Irene Juara Aguilar. Stephanie Catherine Lim. Ana Lorido Eras. Felipe Antonio Martínez Valle. Nelsa Nevado Dávila. María Nicolás Vicente. Víctor Nogueira Barrón. Mario Ortiz Bravo. Mario Pestaña Esparza. José María Pimienta González. Javier Ramos Mesado. Pablo Roberto Riuseco Díaz. Miguel Ángel Rivera Alonso. Juan Antonio Rodríguez Fuente. Pedro Raúl Rodríguez Ribeira. Ignacio Rojas Martínez del Mármol. Sebastián Rueda Martínez. Javier Sánchez Urriel. Armando Sanders Fabre. Jordi Soriano Carmona. Jaime Villalón Fuente. Rocío Zamorano Onieva. Executive MBA, Spanish Blended, May 2020. Magali Angulo García. Saga Bayou. Luis Carrascosa Renedo, Pedro Alejandro Fuentes Lobo, María del Mar Gamo Salas, Jorge Alberto González García, Angélica Guevara Rico, Luis Hernández Santamaría, Rodrigo Moliner García, Laura Juliana Orjuela Cómbita, María Alejandra Sampaio Guerrero, Juan Manuel Terán Flores, Stephanie Trigoso Román, Ana Vázquez Avilés, Santiago Velázquez Arango, Carlos Veloza, Trinidad Villegas Álvarez. Executive MBA English, April 2020. Mah Abdallah, Nazer Abu Hilal, Nazer Al-Rawahi, Basam Al-Qadi, Adekunle Moses Arisileyoye, Meno Hurmea Leonard Baker, Ranim Ben Romdane, Ernest Joseph Benchek III, Klaus Burger, Sonali Priyambara Chitre, Juan Carlos Daza Sachika, Serge Alain Ilian, Ergun Ertekin, Ivan Yatsko, Krasimir Matev Ivanov, Atanas Ninev, Nargis Mustafayeva, Akiko Naito, Anastasia Nosulenko, Odianosen Omonkomion, Juanele Sharon Onyango, Manuel Alexander Patterson, Sergei Petrov, Mohan Rakhu, Hisham Rustom, Oleg Saviko, Sotindrin Omotola Olawundi, Vladimir Stipakno, Yetunde Titilola Talabi, Nobumichi Taniyama, Gulnura Toralieva, Diana Trossman, Danet Verbord Badsen, Diana Cristina Villarreal Jiménez, Carlos Alberto Vitale Haider.
Gaudeamus tu, Juvenes sumus, Gaudeamus tu, Juvenes sumus, Apposicunta Juventute, pos molestam senectute, nos abebetumus, nos abebetumus. Passing time, vivat academia, viva professores, vivat academia, vivan professores, vivat membrum qualibet, vivat membra qualibet, semper sint in flore, semper sint in flore. Let's fly. Yeah. Ooh, let's swing. Congratulations, everyone.
That was incredible. The awards, you, our graduates, and your dean's words of encouragement. Amazing. Thank you to everyone. I want to take this last opportunity to once again congratulate you. It has been a tough year, and the months and years ahead are bound to be challenging as well. But you have come as far as you have, and you will continue to do great things. I hope you remember to share those great accomplishments and your ongoing learning with your alma mater and with your fellow alumni. Congratulations, class of 2021, you did it. But wait, before you go, we have a surprise for you from the IE Music Club for this very special celebration. Thank you, and hasta luego.
I want to break free.
I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied. I don't need you. I've got to break free. God knows I want to break free. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love for the first time. This time I know it's for real. I'm falling in love. God knows I'm falling in love. It's strange, but it's true.
I can't get off when you love me like you do, but I have to be sure.
When I walk out that door,
Oh, how I want to be free, baby.
oh how I want to be free. Oh how I want to break free.
But life still goes on.
I can't get used to living without you by my side. I don't wanna live alone.
God knows, got to make it on my own.
So baby, can't you see?
I've got to break free.
I've got to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free. just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It was going